Are about pop that music, pop that booty, pop all that. You got cats like T-Pain right now, one of the hottest artists out of Florida, one of the hottest artists in the country right now. Yeah, he's from Tallahassee down here. Not so you can't say all records out of the South about pop that music. Hip hop has changed. Like back in the club, back in the days, you go in any club and hear a straight New York set for an hour straight. Now you go in the club, you hear a straight down south set. You got cats like Boosie, cats like Plies, cats like Bizzle. You hear down south music going all night. So the music has changed. So cats are saying hip hop died, hip hop just moved to the south. Now, talking about Fat Joe and Jim Jones, and I go on to other rappers, they all moved to Miami. Why are they in Miami? Jim Jones ballin', he ain't had no record like that. He was in Miami, went to a strip club, hung out, see the cats making it rain. Okay, Ballin' came out next week. So a lot of music, I'm telling you, came from the South. Like you have a lot of rappers that come to Miami record. Ludacris every year. And you could, Shantae worked the Ludacris project, help Luda be who he is. Every year during Thanksgiving or Christmas, Luda's in Miami recording for about 2 weeks. They come here, yeah, we got the beach and we got all that, but while they're down there, they're stealing our swag, the whole nine.
That's not true, that's not true. We from College Park, we don't steal nobody's swag. I'm from College Park, I don't steal Miami swag. I'm from the CP. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Can we get your professor to weigh in real quick? Go ahead, go ahead.
As far as hip hop, I don't feel it's dead. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with it. I just feel like it's moving. And I just think more so than anything, New York, East Coast is very mad because it's not there. They feel like they started it and they originated it, and they gave people a chance, but not really. And when it got taken over by the South, they're upset now. So now they're saying it ain't real hip hop because it's Jeezy, and it ain't real hip hop because it's Flow Rider. But you know what I'm saying? And when it was Kid and Play and Run DMC and it was Public Enemy, it was a variety of different people. Now it's just a variety of different people all from the same place. When it was a variety of different people all from the East Coast, they was like, hip-hop is alive and it's great. Now it's just, hip-hop is everywhere, you know what I'm saying? There are people doing hip-hop all over the world. Like we from the Virgin Islands, we was influenced by East Coast hip-hop. But, South hip-hop is hot and that's what we love. So, you know what I'm saying? Hip-hop ain't dead, not to me.
Can I jump in real quick? I mean, here's the thing, right? When people say things like hip-hop is dead or whatever, I don't ever see it as because most of the hip-hop artists are, right now, who are doing it, are from the South, not like it's a hater type thing, because I see artists like Fat Joe and Jim Jones who show a lot of love to artists from the South, from the Midwest, from the West Coast. What most of the people who I hear complaining about hip-hop, including myself and other people, whether it's executives or other artists who complain that hip-hop is dead, is because they're complaining about the lack of diversity in the content. Like, wherever you're from is fine, but everybody cannot be a gun-toting, dope-slinging D-boy on the corner. That's why people like Rock City, like Lupe, like Kanye, come out and they explode because everybody's like a fiend starving for the next fix because it is the same carbon copy MCs. It's not about East versus West, North versus South. Hip-hop has moved past that gratefully and lost 2 soldiers because of it. So I really get frustrated when I hear the conversation sounding like New York rappers are upset, although there are some haters. And, some people are, saying that, oh, New York is where it came from, and, now it's down south or on the West Coast, that they're upset. It's not even that, because there's some people who say that there's a ton of New York MCs where it's like, how many more people can say the same thing over and over again? It's like a cake in a box. You got a Bentley or a Phantom, a chain, a chick, you're on the beach, rapper, career, done. It's like a magic wand. Like, where is the artistry? When you see people go on stage and they kill it and they're climbing the walls like Spider-Man, like Rock City. I mean, that is when, you're going like that. That show is addictive. You know what I'm saying? That's what people got into hip-hop for. Seeing Redman and Method Man jumping from the back of the stage all the way to the middle of the crowd and trying to figure their way out of it and getting all into it. Now it's one dude with all black on with a chain and a chick and a car
everybody got a mic.
Right, and they all got guns, and they all will shoot your mother down like a dog. Get out of here. Like, how many more times can we hear that? It's good once in a while, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes it might look like that on the outside, but when you listen to it, it's something different, like Jeezy. I'll be the first to admit, for the first couple albums, I was like, this looks like a carbon copy, but this Recession album, he has converted me into a Jeezy fan. And it's an incredible album. I can't stop listening. That's what I'm saying, is that I didn't give him a shot because of how it looked on the outside. I was like, I can't take another carbon copy. And now, because of this album, I'm willing to go back and be like, okay, maybe I missed something. And then, you know, give it the shot. Even that My President is Black song, or the one before it, Get a Lot. You know what I mean? Like, those songs crazy. And then at the end, when he said about Barack, he was like, I'm telling y'all like this, if you touch him, we ride. And I was like, no, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like, but anyway, that was my 2 cents.
Go ahead.
Yeah, now I was gonna say, yeah, you know, a lot of people say hip hop alive, hip hop dead, it's in a coma, whatever y'all want to say. But I mean, just to be honest, speak from a DJ perspective, you can ask any DJ in here. DJs, I mean, as far as the club, I heard y'all saying stuff about the club, they play what's popular. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you go in the club, that's why y'all hear Soulja Boy. When Soulja Boy don't come on, they don't care what it's talking about. That little clappy beat, and they can vibe and dance till they want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I got crazy love for Rock City before they even went crazy on the map, and I know stuff like that through core DJs and all that type of stuff. But, I mean, just speaking from a DJ perspective, if you come in there, you're going to hear losing it during an early vibe. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists want to jump to, oh, I want to hear that 1, 2 o'clock. 1, 2 o'clock, DJs don't usually play that type of stuff. And it's not that we're against it, but right now, it's more on what's popular rather than the content that's in the song. You feel what I'm saying? If you in there talking about, oh, this is how you get your taxes fixed. This is how you balance your checkbook. People in the club don't want to hear that. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, that's just honest. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a catchy beat, a fire hook, oh, you got to hit these days. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? Here's the problem with that, though.
It's
because when people say that hip-hop is dead, and then they sit there and they talk about the content or the quality of the music, and this is definitely not me poo-pooing on Soulja Boy, but there's too much. The game changed a lot when it became people where everybody had to have a label, and the industry became run by single-driven artists instead of people who have a well-rounded plethora of records, of performance, the whole artistry. Artistry is what's missing. And it sounds like hate, but it's really not, because, you know, one day me and my business partner, we've been in hip-hop for 15 years, both of us, and we counted 27 artists who had huge monster radio singles in 06 and 07 that are non-existent. And that is how you kill a music form, because you just start throwing anything out just to get one single out of it. The labels stop spending money because they're like, I'm just trying to get what I can out of this one single. So when you have a hot artist who can't get a deal, he can't get the deal because everybody's gambling on one-hit wonders. That's how the game dies. It's no more investment.
Here, let me interject real quick, because I have like 7 people that want to ask questions, and I don't want us to end and not hit these questions. Because